I grab scrap vinyl because I don't like how the copy paper sticks onto my mat, and then when I pull it up, it gets stuck. So here's the mat. This is not a StarCraft mat, it's a silhouette mat, but it doesn't matter. But put the paper all the way down here on the right corner. Lay it down. Okay, so who had this? So on this solo, so this part here at the end is like a bronze part, and then you got this silver. I line my mat up so the edge of my mat is going to be here on down. So I leave this part free. This here is the lever to release these so that you can slip the mat under. So I'm going to push it down. And I'm going to just slide my mat under here. And you see how I'm lining it up right there. I could have used my Cricut mat, but I wanted to use this one because it resembles the one that you probably have. So I'm just pushing it back. So I'm just pushing it all the way back so that it is going to, there's these grooves on the solo. So I just want this to meet at the bottom. And then I'm going to go ahead. My pinch roller here is saving this place. This one is good. So I'm going to go ahead and pull my lever back up to lock it back in place. So I locked it, but I need to put my pen here. This is the needle, so I'm going to take this out. Just unscrew, pull it out. Here's the pen. If you're using it for the first time, it probably has like a little wax tip that you got to pull off of there. But I'm just going to put it right in here. And I don't really want it to be all the way down to the bottom because it's just gonna keep dragging. So I'm just gonna, I lift it just a tad bit, like just a tad, and then I tighten this screw to lock it. Okay, so when you're there, you're just gonna, so the left and right is going to move the needle. The up and down moves the mat. So I'm just going to move it to where it's like in the middle of my... So I move it in the middle just so that it has enough room to do what it needs to do. So then you go to set. You go to camera. You're going to click on adjust. And you're going to hold the OK button down until those 4 arrows light up green. So once the 4 arrows light up red, you're going to click start. And then it's going to start drawing these boxes. And then it's going to take a picture of it. So you're going to, it's a red crosshair here. So you're going to just make sure it's in the middle as much as possible. So you can click around, move it to the middle. These lines are here because my pen is too far down. And then I'm just going to click on OK again. And it's going to take your pen out, put your needle back in. You see how you can barely see my needle. That's how far you want it out. But go watch the YouTube video. This right here is the test cut feature. So when you want to do a test cut to make sure that your cut is going to come out right, so that it's not going to completely cut through the vinyl or not cut enough, just put some vinyl in there, click on test, and it'll just cut a small space.